viewers. I'm new to YouTube. Well, as far as having a channel, I'm new to having my own channel. I've watched YouTube for a long time. I made a channel and decided to make some videos. A lot of stuff that you might see that I'm doing, other people have been doing with my own twist on it. Everybody kind of does their own thing. But the reason I even made a YouTube channel, I've got to give this guy a shout out. This guy's got me pretty excited about going hiking in and doing bushcrafting and stuff. And it's Reallybigmonkey1. If you're not subscribed to his channel, you need to do it. If you're into camping, hiking out in the woods, bushcrafting, this guy's got some awesome stuff. You just need to go check him out. But I don't make big dollars, so my equipment is budget bushcrafting. That's me. I'll show you how budget I am. I don't have a camera. I'm doing this with my phone. So here, let me show you this. Here is my redneck camera tripod. This is a tripod I bought from Goodwill for $1. This is my level. It's a laser level. It came just one of those little short 6-inch tripods. I put it on there, and what do you know? The hard clip from my camera on the case, or the hard clip from the camera, yeah. The hard clip on my case for my phone clips right to the level. I have a tripod. Look at that. Can't even tell. So that's my little work area over there. So this is what I got going on. You see that? I've been going to the thrift stores in my area. Bought some knives. 50 cents a piece. Now this one's got a plastic handle, but for what it's going to be used for, that's fine. This isn't going to be like wood processing or anything like that. Oh, can't quite see that one. Alright. Like I said, bushcrafting on a budget, that's me. Hey, and I might have to make that my YouTube name or something. Well, anyhow, so I bought these knives. And I don't know if you can see that. I have no idea. That's the only thing on this knife. There's no other name. I don't know if that's the actual stamp from the factory or if someone did that their own self. But if anybody's got any clue, let me know in a comment. I mean, the only word I can really make out is Stewart's. I have no idea. N or whatever. Heck, I don't know. Got any ideas? Anyhow, I'm going to soak these in vinegar to get them cleaned up better. I've kind of shaped them a little bit. Still got a lot of work to do on them. I actually shortened them from what they were when I got them. And this one doesn't have any scales. They just weren't there. So I don't know if I'm going to make a set or just cord wrap it. But this one, when I started cleaning this one up after I cut it off and shaped it, I noticed it said Bushcraft. I looked it up online, and Bushcraft, excuse me, are antiques. This knife, I have the scales. They're perfect. I took them off just to clean the knife. And I have the pins that went through it. This knife, before I altered it, is going for $45 on eBay. Whoops. Oh well. I only paid 50 cents for it, and I'm going to use it. It's a good, thick knife. I think it would even stand up to Patani. I wouldn't do that with this one probably, but anyway, I'm going to get the scales cleaned up, put them back on, get the knife all polished up. And these I bought. They're just stainless steel blades. This one's a little longer, but these are going to be for food prep. And what my plan is, let's talk about these two real quick. I really like this one. It has aluminum scales for handles. It's a full tang. It's stainless steel. I cannot find a name anywhere on this knife. I don't know who makes it. All I can tell you is that somebody tried to jump something electrical with the dip. So I'm going to have to shape that out, get that spot out of there. And I was going to use this one as a neck knife until I got a gift card for Cabela's from somebody. But everybody's doing this Kydex. This is just Schedule 21 pipe, SDR pipe. See how thin that blade is? You don't need Kydex, guys, if you're just going to do something for yourselves. Look at that blade definition in there. And that blade is so thin. But look at that definition. I'm just going to paint this as the shout out I gave to Reallybigmonkey1. Like he says, it's not a beauty contest. As long as you don't care what it looks like, who cares? The squirrels don't care when you're out in the woods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mate these with other knives. And then I'll have my wood processing knife, camp chores, whatever, and then I have my food prep knife. Don't have to worry about whatever pine resin or debris you might got on the knife that I haven't cleaned off yet. I always have a nice clean stainless steel knife to do my food prep. And I don't have to worry about getting acids from some foods on my other knife, on like a hard carbon knife or something. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold here. And I forgot to mention also that this is an Ontario knife. So this is an Ontario knife company, stainless steel knife that I got for 50 cents. I don't know how much they go for, but 50 cents. So that's kind of where I'm going right now. And well, as you can see, I got paracord laying here and the bracelet. I do these. This is one I'm fixing for a friend. I wrapped the handle, did a lanyard, dressed it with a nice box knot on the end. It's a serviceable lanyard. You can actually use it the way it's intended to keep yourself safe. This knife, though, they didn't like the black, so they started sanding it. Oh, deep sanding gouges in there. So it's going to take me a lot of sanding to fix this, get it polished up. And it's pitted, so I mean, I'm not going to make it perfect, but I'm going to, before I give it back to him, I'm going to get this all polished up and get it looking nice. And then they can destroy it from there again. Now, I bought Oh, I guess I'll tell you real quick. This one, I didn't cut the pipe. I just cut to the length, well, close to the length I wanted so I could trim it. And then I heated it, and then I just squished the pipe around the knife. It's not a taco, it's not a two-piece, it's a true full press. Whereas this is a two-piece. And then, just like with the Kydex, I'm just going to, well, with this I'm just going to use some PVC glue, stay out away from the knife area, glue it, then I'll drill it and put in, what do you know, Kydex rivets, because they'll work. And then I can paint it. I'm actually making this for a friend. And so I got a, this is going to be kind of a knife review too. I got a gift certificate for, I can't even talk. I got a gift certificate for Cabela's. I picked myself up a Doug Ritter. I'm in the process of wrapping it. This is long because I haven't decided how I want to finish my own off yet. I'm still kind of tossing a couple ideas. I'm not going to talk about this one because there's so many reviews on the Doug Ritter online, on YouTube. It's mute. And then in case anybody asks, no, I wasn't in the military. I'm a retired firefighter. And these were tags. It's got my station number on it, my name, my firefighter number, my station, just things like that, just little. Now they're just kind of keepsakes. But this knife, I got this from Cabela's when I got the Doug Ritter. This knife retails for $39, and they're having a sale on it right now for $15. It was like $14.88 or whatever. Came with this little sharpener. The sharpener, it's kind of nice. It's a little rough. I don't know if I'd want to use this on a finished blade. I don't know how that would work on a. That might be alright. It just feels kind of rough, but maybe it's just because it's new. It does have the little fish hook groove in it for sharpening your fish hooks. The only thing I don't like about it is it fits really snug this way. It's not ever going to come out of there. But because it's a tapered, pressed in fit, with this piece being shorter, and this, see how long this one is? With this one being shorter, you got to kind of twist and push to get it to snap. And then when it does, it's pretty solid, but just one little. So I don't think I'd ever carry this in the open. This would be something I'd carry in my pocket or my pack. The knife, we'll start with the sheath. The sheath's pretty heavy duty. Black nylon. Looks like it's got a pretty good strong belt loop. I don't know whose joke this was. I don't know what they expect you to do with that. And I don't know if I hold it just right. I don't know if you can see through it or not, but it's hollow. It's like someone knitted it. I don't even, whatever. It's coming off there and it's going, paracord will be in there. The sheath is angled to fit the angle of the knife, which I don't really like because I'm left-handed and it's made for someone to wear on the right side. But I'm used to that. I'll get over it. But anyhow, it's made by Smith & Wesson. There was no model number when I bought this knife. I even went back and looked, and I cannot find any anything that distinguishes, if you wanted to find one of these, all I can tell you if you want to find one is type in Smith & Wesson knife and sharpener combo, and it should come up. You should just see these. Oh, and this is rubberized too. I don't think I told you that. It's a pretty heavy duty knife. I mean, that's thick. I don't think you're going to hurt that baton. And the handles, I still can't get over it. I thought these were rubber coated. They're not. This is just aluminum. Textured aluminum. The scales are textured aluminum. And it does not slip. I mean, it's crazy. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were rubber coated, but they're not. It's just paint. I scratched them just to make sure, because I still can't believe that it's just aluminum. But the knife is pretty solid knife, and with those aluminum handles on there, man, you can get especially if you're doing the flicking, or I think the flipping. I don't remember what they call it when you have your hand in the lanyard and you're only holding it to get more chop out of it on a shorter knife. But I'm gonna take that to the woods. It was, like I said, I got that with a gift card, so that was pretty nice. I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this sheath or not. I might make my own, depending on how I'm going to carry it or whatever. I guess that's it. Just a little preview of me and what I'm about. And I'm going to make another video using this knife here. It's shorter than this one, but I'm going to make one of these, and I'm going to make a video on how I do it. And I've watched tons of videos on people that make these, and they all use like a Dremel tool or something to cut it, and that just makes a mess. I'm going to show you how you can do it inside without making a mess. And for those of you who are wondering, that knife is not coming out of there. I mean, with that blade definition all the way down, that knife is held from the handle to the tip, almost all the way out. Right there is where it finally breaks. That knife is not coming out. You could wear that up on your neck all day long, and that knife is not going to come out of there. But that's it for now. Thanks for getting me onto YouTube, Reallybigmonkey1. Like I said, those of you who haven't subscribed to him, go check him out.